Yes, hello everyone, and welcome to Kiira Innovation Academy in Nyenga. And thank you so much, John, for hosting us on this live streaming, and Mary for taking us through the whole journey since we started until now. So we are Kiira Innovation Academy, located in Nyenga, just close to the Great Lake Victoria and also the Great River Nile. So we are chanced and gifted with these natural resources around us. So it is 7 months ago since we started the SINA, the Kiira Nyenga Innovation Academy. And it is still 7 months ago since we kicked off with the replication journey that we perceived from PG, which was something like a year plus. Whereby we were on the journey to experience, to expertise, to learn and unlearn, and copied the SINA model to bring it in the Eastern region. So we are really happy for that. And since the 7 months of existence, we have tried to establish ourselves here with a sister organization called Nyenga Foundation that hosted us to give us the premises and the buildings that you will see here where we take our empowerment stages from. And still this organization is supporting us with the health facilities and also other resources like water, trying to coexist as sister brother organizations. Yeah, so far we have had 2 cohorts, that is one applied and the other cohort is in emerging. And we shall also get to understand what these cohorts have been, what they have learned so far, and what they are doing at the current state. So I want us to take ourselves through a journey, a tour where we will get to understand what Kiira Innovation Academy is doing, what kind of impact we are creating, and what do we anticipate to have made in the near future. Yeah. And at this point, I will invite Hope, one of our colleagues, one of the co-founder also, to take us through what is all about the premises that we have here, what is happening, and things like those. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Charles. These are our premises of Kiira Nyenga Innovation Academy. This side, this is a residential area where girls are sleeping. And since we have more girls than boys, we are using two buildings, and also this side of the building. So we have more girls that are staying around more than boys, since these girls some of them are coming from far, so they can't ride any bicycles. So more girls are staying around than boys. So this building here in front of me, this is our session room for the applied, majorly, and morning meetings, unity time, any gatherings that need all the community members to be like together. This is the room we use. And also this room here, this is where the boys sleep. We have 4 boys that are staying around. So this is the room they are using, since it's a bit smaller. So this is the kitchen where we prepare our meals from, and this is Peter, the guy that helps us to prepare our meals for Kiira Nyenga Innovation Academy. So he's preparing our supper right now. So this is where the boys, this is where the door, where they enter from to go and sleep. So this small grass thatched shelter, this is where the images are having their sessions. This is what we are improvising for now, since we don't have a lot of structures around our community. So this is what we are using right now. Yeah. Come.
Yeah, thank you so much for Hope for taking us through the buildings and what is being done there. So Kiira Nyenga Innovation Academy we took over some buildings from Nyenga Foundation, and these buildings were occupied, they used to be occupied by the orphanage. And just like you see, they are literally all they need renovation. And this is something that we are anticipating in the near future to do a little bit of renovation and probably to create more space for more scholars, such that we see more impact being done in Nyenga community, but also the surrounding. So right here, like Hope explained, this is our empowerment room where scholars come to learn and unlearn, to experience, to share knowledge, to share their backgrounds, and then in the end, try to ideate and come up with sustainable projects that are related to their passions and things like those. And I will invite my colleague, Crescent, to take us through the whole process of the empowerment, and probably he will show us what we have achieved in the meantime since the 7 months of existence as a baby SINA community in the Eastern Uganda. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Alice. I'm Crescent, also one of the trainers and professional development facilitators here at Kiira Innovation Academy. And right now we are in a room where empowerment is just cultivated from. We are envisioning a class that has all materials equipped like computers and library, but we are not yet at that. So we are soliciting ways of how we can equip scholars with all necessary to go through their entrepreneurship journey. However, yes, as Charles has said about the empowerment concept, we start with confusion stage up to the mastery stage, and it can take almost 1 year to go through, and someone will just come up with the social enterprise. So, like how you are seeing, these scholars are two cohorts. The first cohort and the second cohort, that is the emerging and the confusion. So in the confusion, they have just spent 3 months here. Now they are on their journey completion. So maybe I shouldn't want to talk by myself, but for them to talk about how they have just expressed this entrepreneurship journey. So I'm just inviting one of the scholars to just briefly talk about how they are looking at the environmental sector here.
It's ready.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Kiira Margaret, and I'm in the confusion stage here at Kiira Innovation Academy. I'm in my 3rd month, and I've developed skills in life coaching, time management. Ubuntu was my favorite. I was able to embrace and love myself, and I'm looking forward to joining the emerging stage, where I will apply the things I have learned in the applied stage to my passion of mental health. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Ruth, for these short words. A little about the second cohort. We had to enroll over 20 scholars to come here, but the turnover was 16. So they were supposed to go through this environment concept for almost 3 months so that they can identify their passion. Actually, it is just focused on the inner journey of the person trying to build characters. Yes, after that, we go for the emerging, and that's where our first cohort is trying to build their professional growth towards ideation of the challenges that are affecting themselves or the community they come from. Maybe before I talk anything about it, I could invite some of the scholars that are going through this journey also to talk just about themselves. Then we can continue from there. So maybe you can start with Samira. We can just look what you do.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Namugaba Shamira. I'm in the first cohort at Kiira Innovation Academy. I'm in the emerging stage whereby our mentors, let me take you to my workplace, whereby our mentors told us you have to come up with a project in line with your passion, right? So As you see me, I'm a bit fat. So my passion, I love to eat so much, and I don't like food to be wasted because growing up, I grew up with my grandmother, and she emphasized food not to be wasted because it's not good. So I sat down and had two ideas. So it was more of an associative thinking. Yes, how food can't be wasted. So I sat down, I got an idea of making edible plates from fruits and vegetables. Just like you see here, these are some fruit peelings. These are banana peelings. These are pawpaws. These are apple peelings. Then these are avocado and then pumpkin fish. So this is aiming at not letting food to go to waste, not letting food waste to be looked at as waste, but as a valuable resource. So what we do, we dry these fruit waste, the peelings and everything, and then after drying them, when they are ready, we pound them in the mortar here. This is our mortar, yeah. And then after pounding them, when we've made a powder, we mold them with the help of the cassava flour, the plant-based gum we use in our product. Yes. For now, I'm in the bootstrapping stage. I'm just in the initial stage. So I'm still learning what to do, but as I've told you, this is what I'm doing. So the issue now is we are using the sun, which isn't really so reliable when it comes to this. We need to use the solar dryer. The solar pass, the first thing I use. These are bananas supposed to look like this, not to the switch. They lost everything, so that's not. Yeah, precisely that's it. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Shamira, with your project calling it Green It, and we so expectant for the outcomes. She's now on the prototype stage, trying to come up with the product. So we are going to head to another project that is mainly in agriculture, trying to ideate about the female farmers mostly in our community, doing and coming up with the project that they want to go through. Welcome, Tim.
Thank you so much, Christian. My name is Akelo Masi.
I'm Katiriva Issa.
And we are the co-founders of SheAvest. We have so far spent over 6 months in this academy. And through the whole process, we realized that there's a problem with women are involved in farming and yet they lack quality inputs during the planting seasons. The ones which are there are really expensive. That is why we as SheAvest, we came up with a process. We come up with seeds. This is African eggplants. So these seeds are used, we provide them to farmers, and the farmers use them during the planting seasons because many people in this region like to plant these things a lot because they are nutritious. So we provide the farmers with a whole process of with the fertilizers, with the seeds, and with the pesticides, even with the market and the storage during the ending period. So this is what we have come up with so far, because we are still in the initial stages and we are still trying to sample them up. This is a fertilizer and this is a pesticide. This is still in the process. Then these are beans. These beans, we sort them out and get the most quality out of it. This is the best quality we can use. Then this is maize. We get them from our sample garden. Yeah, I think let Issa take you through some of the ingredients we have that we use in the process.
These are some of the ingredients we use during our manufacturing of fertilizer and pesticide. These are beans, which is used in fixing nitrogen in the soil, and these are onions, which is repellent to the insect, and these are all of these are pesticide and fertilizers ingredient we use. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We let us take you through the demo garden where we get these seeds from and where we get these fertilizers from. Where we plant our garden, we have a maize garden and we have the African eggplant garden. So this is the African eggplant. As you can see, this is still young. It's still in the process. It's still growing. Then we can harvest them when they are ready in color. That shows that they are ready and mature. Come up with the seed. We harvest the red one. As you can see, this one is already red. It's ready for harvest. Even this one is in the process. It's turning red, but still has a little bit of green. Then we also have the maize. Let me show you briefly. It's just this is the maize garden. It's still in the process. It is going to dry up, and then we shall use the seeds to provide the farmers with affordable quality inputs during their planting season. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Mercy, for trying to talk about your progress. Remember, we are just 3 months in. And we are looking forward to see what is next after the prototype. Maybe they will take it to the customers and they verify whether it is good to go. And here I have another project that is also dealing into malnutrition, trying to boost the health of young or infants towards their growth. And look at the team of 2. Maybe they can introduce themselves.
My name is called Kiira. I'm called Kiira Innovation. The problem we are working on malnutrition because we made customer discovery in our villages and we picked those main problems people are facing. We decided to tackle the problem of malnutrition. Children are facing malnutrition in our villages because of high prices of foods available in the market. So we decided to make baby porridge out of locally sourced ingredients. We use sweet potatoes and soya. This soya, when you are buying this one, is for 3 kg, this one is for 3,500. And the problem we are facing in this process of making our baby porridge, we are facing a problem of our things not drying quickly, bad weather sometimes. But if we get a solar dryer, I think we can make our project so quick and we can get profit out of it. Let me take you to my teammate. Yes, Zabiba. Nebaza SINA okumpa omukisa okujja wano eno. Ffe ng'abazadde twali eyo nga tufa nga abaana baffe bali bubi nga babonaabona, bana nga tebalya bulungi tebanywa. Naye ne nzija wano eno okuyiga amagezi era amagezi nagafunye ge tuliko saawa zino kubanga ekisooka nange ndi muzadde ate nnyonsa naye nagenda mu ddwaliro abasawo ne baŋŋamba nti amabeere gange tegasobola kukuza bulungi mwana kati tulina muwa kirungo kino abaana basobole okukula obulungi biziyiza n'endwadde nga kwashyako abaana babeera n'ensusu nga nnungi.
Okay, thank you very much, Tim. Mama Kuza. Yeah, the way how you named your project, Mama Kuza, meaning that it's the mother that makes the baby grow. So thank you very much. From the recent team member, he talked in Uganda, but he was trying to express his challenges in bringing up children, mostly who are under the age of 5, that he faces a lot of problems, of challenges, trying to going underway. And another challenge he suggested was that they had to take a medical test that her breast milk, they are not safe for breastfeeding the child that is currently taken care of. And now that's the reason to why he's looking forward to the product that they are making. Maybe it could be an alternative for the breastfeeding. Thank you very much. We are heading to another project. Actually, we have over 5 projects that are upcoming in emerging, but for now we are going to just do a case 4 of them, and others are still identifying and understanding the challenges that they are trying to really do. So for this, we are heading to a team that is dealing in the BSF farming for the animal and poultry feeds. So we are going to look at them, what they are doing, because they had the chance of at least securing a space and most of the materials that they can use. So we have just reached here. Yes, they can just introduce themselves and they tell us more about their problem and how they understand things. Thank you, team.
I'm Ochen Eli in Nutricycle.
Hello, I'm Nakda Mavela from Kiira Nyenga Innovation Academy Team Nutricycle Family.
Mr. Waja Joseph, Nutricycle co-founder. In Nutricycle, we are solving a problem of high cost of feeds, because we have realized this high cost of feeds and feed supplements has caused most farmers to has forced them out of business, and this has resulted into poverty. As Nutricycle Farm Uganda, we are trying to come up with feeds which are cheaper than the other feed supplements in the market. But as Nutricycle Uganda, we are coming up with a complete feed, because most people dealing with this are just coming with feeds and feed supplements. But for us, we want to come up with a complete feed where a farmer doesn't have to struggle again to mix the feed, but we are coming with a complete product. They get it from here and they just take it to their garden. We are dealing basically in BSF farming and water wind harvesting, which is basically water hiking. And with BSF farming, we have reached somewhere. Let me show you something. We managed to secure a place where this is our lab cage, where we are nurturing our pupa, because we managed to trap some larvae, because we didn't have enough money to buy the larvae. So we just had to trap it locally, and we got some larvae, and now the larvae turned into pupa, of which is about to turn into adult in the next 5 to 10 days. So and because each larva produces each fly produces between 500 to 800 eggs, so we believe that by the time we reach January, we shall have enough larvae to catch it to, which will be enough for us to start mixing the products. Then also, we are not only dealing in the process of getting the larvae, we are also getting some fertilizers, of which we shall also sell it in the near future. This is some of the fertilizer we got from the larva, and we are going to get more when these flies produce more eggs. Let me give Joseph to take us through the next.
The drums you are seeing, this is where we keep our food remains, and we later cover, because our aim is culturing the black soldier flies. So we don't accept these house flies penetrate through our materials which we are going to use. And these are the buckets we use to keep our larvae from.
And now, since we are dealing with the remains from the gardens, remains from food, as Nutricycle Farm Uganda, we are trying to manage the over disposal of waste, which is also a problem in our communities leading to global warming. So we are using these garden remains to culture our BSF. And then from here, we have this machine, which we use it to grind these whatever wastes into small particles, make it easy for the houseflies or for the larvae to decompose it. So we use the help of this machine, whereby we grind the things. And then since we are incorporating the use of water hydrants, azolla, or the water body width, the we place them inside this machine and we break, they get broken down. Then we put them under the sunshine to get dry, such that we can come up with a final product from them.
Also, with Nutricycle Farm Uganda, we have a challenge because drying of the water weeds from direct sunshine, we are going to lose some nutrients. So we need like a solar dryer, which will at least keep that nutrient content in it. And also we also need like a grinding machine to grind the final product, such that we are not stressed going outside, going to the miller to grind our products, but when we have our thing here, it will be better for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Team Nutricycle, for this showcasing about the progress that you are looking at. Remember, this was our first cohort during July intake. We had 20, 16 of them now are dealing with the project, and we have just come up with six projects that are trying to understand the challenges that are facing the community and themselves to come up with a solution for those challenges. Thank you very much. Let me take the honor back to Charles.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, and our viewers for being patient with us and accepting that we take you through a process of understanding what Kiira Innovation Academy is doing, which impact are we putting up there. So like you have seen, it is one of the newest SINA communities. And at some point, we are somehow struggling to set up this and that at a current state. And yeah, like we have seen around, we are also trying to set up sustainable means of living and also trying to sustain each and every activity that comes around. So far, we have a garden where we at least plant some crops and then in the end get feeds from there that we depend on with the scholars that reside within and also those that come from out, because we do not segregate. Yeah, and so far we are trying to minimize those costs such that we see that we have a good number of scholars that are supported to come here. Yeah, apparently we are looking forward as a SINA community to also maximize the number of scholars. Remember, the more scholars we have out there, the more impact is created in the communities that we have. So we are looking out for more support from each and everyone, from wherever you are, to sponsor at least one scholar, residential scholar who resides in, pays around $85 US. And we have also experienced a fact that when you live with scholars within the community, they look up to each other, they support one another, they live in the same culture, and then in the end, ideation also becomes easy and impact is created in a faster rate. And also, we are looking at a sustainability plan of being a tourist hub, given the fact that we are close to the great water bodies, the River Nile and Lake Victoria. We are looking at it as a good sustainability plan where we shall have tourists come around to explore, experience not only that, but also being taken through the SINA empowerment, how it creates impact, how it sets itself different from other, for example, development organizations and things like those. And then we are still looking forward to construct impact-driven houses like bottle houses. Early next year, we are looking forward to also have bottle houses constructed around here in our premises, because we also realized that living close to the water bodies, there's a lot of plastics, also plastic bottles that are dumped. And one project that we are looking at is to pick these plastic bottles along the shores of the water bodies and also within the environments that we live in, and then use them as an opportunity to create sustainable bottle houses that will also impact the scholars in different ways, like attending sessions, like also showcasing their products, acting as production areas, and etc. So with that said, we really want to thank you, each and every person who has showed up to stream live and get to understand and learn about Kiira Nyenga Innovation Academy. We are a team of 3 people trying to drive change, trying to create impact within the marginalized youth around the community of Nyenga, Jinja, and the nearby places. Yes, so I would invite my team members to say 1 or 2 words. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go first, and maybe it is a call to everyone there out there that you are just looking for like-minded people. This could be volunteers, people from different countries who maybe could network, could see the impact that you are creating here, to join together with us so that we can also look at the people, more especially the youth from marginalized community, to come and create change within themselves. Thank you very much for taking this opportunity.
Otherwise, thank you so much, everyone, for listening to us and being patient with us. That's it from Kiira Nyenga Innovation Academy.
Bye-bye.